woman truly needs from her man. And let's be honest, most men overcomplicate this because they do not want accountability. They act like a woman is asking for the moon, the stars, and the whole universe. But most women are not asking for 50 different things. They are asking for 3 foundations, 3 things that make her feel loved, respected, and safe. And when those 3 things are missing, everything starts falling apart. Number 1 is attention. And attention does not mean sitting in the same room while your face is buried in your phone. That is not presence. That is just your body being there while your mind is somewhere else. A woman can feel that. She can feel when you are listening, and she can feel when you are only waiting for her to stop talking. Real attention means when she speaks, you actually enter the moment with her. You look at her, you hear her, you do not roll your eyes, you do not sigh like her feelings are a burden. You do not turn every conversation into a courtroom where she has to defend her pain. Sometimes she is not asking you to solve the whole problem. Sometimes she just wants to feel like her words matter to you. Because when a woman keeps talking and keeps feeling ignored, eventually she becomes quiet. And that quietness is not peace. That quietness is the sound of her slowly disconnecting from you. A woman does not just wake up one day and stop caring. She stops caring after being emotionally left alone too many times. She stops caring after repeating the same pain until she feels stupid for still explaining it. And that is where many men mess up. They think her silence means the argument is over. No, her silence often means her heart is packing its bags, slowly, quietly, without making noise anymore. Number 2 is respect. And respect is not something you only show when you are in a good mood. Any man can act decent when everything is easy. Real respect shows up when you are annoyed, when you are stressed, when she tells you something you do not want to hear. That is when your character gets exposed. Respect is in your tone. Respect is in your patience. Respect is in how you speak to her when nobody else is watching. Because some men love looking like good men in public, but at home, they talk to their woman like she is nothing. That is weak. That is not leadership. That is not masculinity. That is just emotional immaturity wearing a loud mouth. A woman needs to know that her voice matters. She needs to know that her boundaries will not be treated like disrespect. She needs to know that when she says something hurts her, you will not twist it into an attack on your ego. Because a man who truly respects his woman does not make her beg to be heard. He does not punish her for having feelings. He does not make her feel difficult just because she finally told the truth. Number 3 is security. And let me make this very clear. Security is not only about money. Money matters, yes, but money without emotional safety is just a decorated prison. A woman can live in a beautiful house and still feel lonely. She can sleep beside a man every night and still feel unsafe with him. Real security means consistency, loyalty, protection, honesty, emotional stability. It means she does not have to wonder which version of you is coming home today. The sweet one, the cold one, the angry one, or the one who acts like she is the problem every time you hurt her. When a woman feels secure, she becomes softer, not weaker, softer. She stops fighting for basic love. She stops overthinking every little change in your energy. She stops living in survival mode beside the man who was supposed to protect her peace. And that is the part many men do not understand. A woman does not become her best self through fear. She becomes her best self through safety. If you give her attention, respect, and security, you will see a side of her that careless men never get to experience. But if you starve her emotionally, dismiss her constantly, and make her feel unsafe, do not act shocked when her love starts dying. Because love does not always die from one big betrayal. Sometimes love dies from small moments repeated too many times. One ignored conversation, one disrespectful tone, one broken promise, one cold night after another. Until one day, she looks at you differently, and by then she may still be standing there, but her heart is already gone. 3 things a woman